Ready, VO. Stand by every day. Dissolve. CGN.
Tonight, a Tri-State high school hits a significant milestone. We'll
Ready,
show you
camera
how
one.
Quincy Notre Dame celebrates 150 years.
And right now, it's still pretty warm across the area. Overnight, we are tracking the
Ready,
humidity
FB.
values as they climb. How that will impact overnight and tomorrow's forecast coming up.
Take.
Plus, an old elementary school in New London gets new life just in time for New London
Ready,
Park Day.
C.
We'll take you to the opening of New London's Schoolhouse Marketplace.
This is KHQA News at 10, working for you.
Take.
Our top story tonight, a vehicle drove into the
Ready,
first
camera one.
floor of Unity Church in downtown Quincy late Saturday night.
Take.
Good evening, I'm Rachel Pearson. Now, Quincy Police Department says
Ready,
a
monitor.
white van
Take.
struck a light pole, a parked car, and building at 4th and Main. Take a look at this. The driver is
Ready, B.
53-year-old John
White.
Monahan of Quincy and has been arrested for an alcohol DUI. That's also including failure to reduce speed to avoid an accident and improper lane usage. Monahan later posted bond at the Adams County Jail.
Ready, A.
Thankfully, no injuries were reported.
White.
Meanwhile, the Rawls
CGN.
County Sheriff's Office is now investigating an armed carjacking. Surveillance video from Love's Travel Stop in New London reveals an individual taking a car and a person against their will. The suspect was described as a white male, about 40 years old, with a medium build and short red hair. He was seen wearing a baseball cap, a gray t-shirt, and some camo cargo shorts. If you have any information,
Cycle.
you're asked to contact the Rawls County Sheriff's Office. And new
White.
tonight, you can watch an hour-long discussion on the current fiscal crisis of Illinois. The Your Voice, Your Future Roundtable will take place this Wednesday from 7 to 8 p.m. right here on KHQA.com. Panelists include those in social services,
Ready, A.
lawmakers, and reporters discussing the future outlook of Illinois.
White.
And tonight at 10, those summer temperatures are
CGN.
heating up, and Quincy Salvation Army is working to cool you down. Starting June 12th, fans
Ready,
will be
B.
distributed as they're available in Quincy and Hannibal. Anyone in need of a fan should bring a photo ID with them to the Salvation Army Family Services Center. For more information,
Ready to
just
cycle?
go to KHQA.com.
White, been cycle.
And a tri-state driver. Hey, listen up. The Champ Clark Bridge over the Mississippi River in Louisiana on Route 54
Ready, camera
will be
two.
closed for its annual inspection. Starting tomorrow through Thursday, that bridge will be closed from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Crews will inspect the lower part of the bridge, and as a reminder, the bridge will also be under construction later this
Ready,
year.
two. Take.
Meanwhile, President Trump is wrapping up his weekend in New Jersey with a fundraiser
Ready,
this
A.
evening and preparing for another busy week in Washington. Our CBS News correspondent Brooke Silva Braga has more.
Take.
President Trump dropped in on a wedding
you.
at his golf club in New Jersey Saturday night. Sunday morning, he renewed his attack on the former FBI director for sharing their private discussions with the press, tweeting, "I believe the James Comey leaks will be far more prevalent than anyone ever thought possible. Totally illegal? Very cowardly."
Is he getting in the way of his own agenda?
Yeah, totally.
Senator Lindsey Graham said the tweeting
CG.
makes the president his own worst enemy.
Here's what's so
CGN.
frustrating for Republicans like me. You may be the first president in history to go down
Out.
because you can't stop
Cycle.
inappropriately talking about an investigation that if you just were quiet would clear you.
The president says he'll reveal next week if there are recordings of his talk with Comey.
If there are tapes, he should make them public right away. If there aren't tapes, he should let that be known. No more gameplay.
Republican Senator Susan Collins called the unusual one-on-one meeting with Comey very inappropriate, but not necessarily malicious.
The president
In.
clearly does not fully understand or appreciate the boundaries, but he should.
Out.
I'm not excusing his behavior.
The investigations into Russian
10 left
meddling
in this
the
pack.
election and whether the Trump campaign
Stand by
played
C.
a part continue. Attorney General Jeff Sessions will testify before the Senate Intelligence Committee on Tuesday. Brooke Silva Braga for CBS News, New York.
Dissolve.
Now, your KHQA Elite Weather Team first forecast.
Ready, one. Take.
We climbed to the lower 90s across the tri-states. Thankfully, though, the humidity not too bad yet. That will begin to
Out.
increase overnight tonight into tomorrow. Then it gets really
Buddy,
uncomfortable
rather
heading
go
into
after it.
Tuesday. At this hour, those temperatures
Take.
still pretty warm. 81 here in Quincy and in Keokuk and in Fort Madison. A little bit chillier off to our south. Chillier, of course, with quotes, sarcastic quotes around them. 79 in Hannibal and Monroe City. These temperatures will fall to the lower 70s if we go through the overnight hours. We are now 12 days since rainfall in the tri-state area. The last rainfall we had in Quincy was on May 30th. And that really is no significant chance for rainfall in the upcoming forecast. Taking a look at the current radar, absolutely nothing going on across the tri-state area. It'll remain mostly sunny heading into tomorrow as well. And have to give a quick shout out to future meteorologist Louie, who stopped by KHQA today. Thank you for stopping by, and of course, good luck with school in your future. It's definitely going to be a really fun-filled future for you. Tonight's forecast, we're going to be on the warmer side as well. 71 degrees for your low temperature. Going to be pretty muggy with those dew
Ready,
points
camera one.
climb up. Clear skies as well. We are tracking a little bit of rain the upcoming forecast. I'll break it down coming up in just a few minutes.
Take.
All right, Nick, thanks. New tonight at 10, a
Ready,
Tri-State
A.
High School has now hit a milestone this year. KHQA's Haley Betterline shows you how a community came together to celebrate a legacy.
Take. CGN.
Take a look at this. Quincy Notre Dame High School has been open since
Out.
1867. That means the school is now celebrating its 150th anniversary. It's been 150 years of faith, commitment, and tradition. Quincy Notre Dame High School officials hosted a mass and celebration of its anniversary.
It's incredibly important that we recognize all those who played a role in making us who we are today.
Out.
And our success, again, goes back to those people who have volunteered, who've been here as a part of the staff, coaches, religious leaders, you name it.
A community of current students and alumni says it's honored to be part of this special occasion. Those who attended Sunday enjoyed memorabilia and fellowship.
Celebrating 150 years is just a testament to all of the people that have come before us and the people that are coming after us.
While this
Ready,
Quincy
camera
State
three.
honors the past, it also looks forward to many
15
more
left in the
years
pack.
for the school.
Now that the school has reached 150 years, officials are planning on upgrading and expanding the school. If you'd like to help with that process, head
Ready,
to
camera three.
KHQA.com to find out how. In Quincy, Haley Betterline,
Take.
KHQA News.
Take.
Thanks, Haley. Staying in the Tri-States, if you're an
Ready,
antique
B.
lover or a picker, then you're in luck. New London has a new pickers market in the old school on Main Street. The school's been shut
Ready,
down
A.
for less than a year, and
Ready to
already
cycle
someone's
on air.
reusing that space. Margot Hill now owns the school with her husband and has filled it with antiques and other goods. Everything is for sale, even that Volkswagen Bug you just saw. It barely fit through the door. Now anyone can rent this space and sell their wares.
Take and cycle.
Just a place where the people can come in,
Out.
they reminisce when they see the classrooms that they
Ready, B.
taught in or attended.
Now to learn more about the market and how you could be a part of it, just click on this story right now at khqa.com.
Wipe.
Meanwhile, antiques of a different sort were on display at the Old Time Museum in Mendon.
Ready, A.
few
Ready,
Tri-State
cycle on
residents
air.
brought out their old remodeled farm tractors for people to see. People could also see some model tractors in a video showing tractor square dancing. Nick, we might have to give that a try. David Lewis has a tractor that's been in his family since 1945. In 2000, he refurbished the rig and has restored it to its former
Take and
glory.
cycle.
We grew up on the old tractors. We know about the old tractors, how they
Out.
operate. And of course, we spent many hours on the
Ready.
old tractors. So we learned to love them and appreciate them.
Well, and the museum does just that. It's open to the public the second Tuesday of every month, now through
Ready,
September,
C.
as well as all through the county fair.
Take.
Meanwhile, tonight, millions of Americans get
Ready, B.
MRIs to diagnose and track disease, but there's concern
Take.
that the contrast dyes sometimes used are deadly for some.
Ready for
Coming
break?
up, Chuck Norris and his wife talk about confronting an opponent he couldn't fight. That story straight ahead.
Black. 3, 2, 1.